Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Sure, be glad to help.
Thank you.
Can we trade a few things?
Looking forward to that chair. You're so kind, helping me like this.
I'd like to trade some items.
I used to be quite the adventurer when I was younger. Now, these old bones just can't keep up.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Sure, let's take a look.
I got a little bit of everything.
Hey, boy. Come on, boy. It's time to go. Hey. Yo, psst, here. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me?
Think you can find any goodies, boy?
Danny Kaye there singing. That was Civilization. Well, here's I guess it's a unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers, is it knights? Soldiers? Constabulary? What are we calling them now? Soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel
Hey,
spotted in the Commonwealth.
how you doing,
Sounds
buddy?
like they were,
Why don't you
well,
wait
they were
at
kind
home,
of in
boy?
trouble at the Cambridge police station. They were in pretty bad shape for a while. But then the Vault Dweller showed up and gave him a hand. Or a gun. Or something. The Vault Dweller helped them, is what I'm trying to say. Guess they'll probably be on their way soon then. Right? Oh, we're gonna die! Ah! So?
But I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Borowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
Hi.
All right.
Down.
We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their synths.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Us.
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Neighbor.
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
People. For the people.
Hippolyte, brother. You hold on to that. Huh? Don't have no handouts.
Hey. Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
Excuse me.
You step through the gate, you got balls.
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Nick.
Let's go talk to Amari. Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Ego, fetch me the brain. No?
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose...
Here's what I could find.
What's this? That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it?
Those circuits look awful.
I'm not surprised.
Skip to the good part, Doc.
We plugged the brain implant into Mr. Valentine, assuming he's willing to take on the risks.
Hell, why not? Plenty of room in my head anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for us. We load, he'll act as a host.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the... Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him.
Remember,
maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This may prove disorienting at first.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
I didn't want to know. Not then.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one. Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us,
another memory
and we
try.
wouldn't fuck with you?
Mind if we...
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
suspended.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. As in...
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgin. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
But the cry, and I can't get over crying.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
What?
The new breed of synths could easily pass.
I hope I see you again soon.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle. Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
But the dreaming, poor little dream that keeps trying to come true. It's all over, but the cry.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
It's convinced me that I did the right thing. He was...
I suppose I can't fault you for that. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around? What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory...
Mm-hmm. There's gotta be another way.
We delved into every memory.
I like it.
The memory said...
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder, and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next. Hey, you dropped something. You good to keep going? I don't sleep or read or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it. Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother? Got a reason to be bothering me. I just had to shoot up a synth body snatcher over here.
He was a synth?
Yeah, unbelievable, huh? Sammy was fine a few days ago, and then bam! He's acting funny, gives up cigarettes, the booze, stops cheating on his wife. I mean, the man wasn't a saint, but he was who he was, you know. The Institute ain't got no right to replace him with a synth double. Look, we gotta clean up here. You keep close to you and yours, all right? Poor Sammy. Can't believe he got taken.
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
Maniacs wielding guns. I feel safer already.
We got a comedian here? Look around, jackass. Good neighbor takes care of itself. That's how it works. And the Institute better learn that no synth double is gonna go unnoticed in this town. Now maybe you get out of my face, huh?
Hey.
The Institute and their synths. Not so scary now, huh?
No synth double is going to pass for the real thing in this town.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Vault suit, huh? Hell yeah. Yes? What, you dry? Head over to the third rail.
Well, hey there. Been a long time. How you holding up?
Nick? Oh, hey. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's hard without Gwen, but it gets easier every day.
Yeah, that's real good to hear. Well, I just wanted to check in. You ever need anything, you stop by the office.
Sure. You got it. Thanks, Nick.
Hey.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
How are we doing, Nick?
Got no major complaints at the moment.
Your thoughts?
There's a lot of people out here could use a hand.
Uh-huh. I wanted to make sure.
I guess things are all right. I just want to make things right for people out here. My hope is you feel the same.
Oh, nothing.
Sure.
Ever been to Kill or Be Killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
Vault suit, huh? Classy.
Fred Allen at the Hotel Rexford. He can hook you up with chems. Irma at the Memory Den. She offers a whole other class of drug.
If you're here to pawn something, don't bother telling me it's an heirloom. I'm probably older than whatever it is you're selling.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
What's it like, you know, being a ghoul?
Well, it's a lot worse when people always ask you about it all the time. But I guess I can't blame them. On the upside, I look pretty good. For being over 220 years old. Now, were you buying anything?
Wait, you're 220 years old?
Okay. It's more like 200. Do you know what it's like being that old?
Actually, I do.
Well, now, so let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war, if you're so ancient.
I had a beautiful house, white picket fence, and a lawn with the greenest grass you'd ever seen. It was peaceful.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
It's the truth. All of it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
I'll take a look, sure.
It's a little bit of everything.
Daisy.
Oh, you're back. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old boss. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
I know that suit. You're one of those people who lives underground.
You better not cause any trouble.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Heads up.
I'm... All ears.
Heads up.
Here's what I've got. We'll be taking that. Commonwealth. Wealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. I've seen this place make monsters out of men.
The world will be shown Adam's glory.
Hey there.
None will escape the Great Divide. May Adam bless you with his glow.
In the end, we are all Adam's children.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Holy ground? Adam? What's going on here?
Atom reached out and touched this world, bringing his glow to us. It remains to this day a reminder of his promise. Infinite worlds through division.
I mean you no harm, I swear.
Few make the effort to travel so far. Very well. You may stay for now. But know that we are watching. Violence will not be tolerated.
I need to speak with you.
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
He has sought refuge with Atom. I would know more before I tell you where he is. What do you want with him?
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this Institute. They hide themselves, trying to... In truth, this Virgil has... Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, you can find him southwest of the...
Uh-huh. Yes.
In the end, we are all Adam's children.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
I need your help.
My help? With what?
I'm just a guy looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
But Kellogg's been taken care of.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me!
Is it so hard to believe?
Of course it is. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. Why are you even here? What do you want?
I need whatever information you've got. Anything to help me get into the Institute.
I'm sorry, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is, even if you were to succeed. What reason?
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but...
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me before it could return me to normal. You understand? I think that's pretty reasonable. All right? Let's... First things first.
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it. Dematerializes you in one. The relay is the only... That means you're... Now, have you ever seen an
A courser? What's that?
Another Institute secret. Coursers are Institute synths. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they...
Let's go.
Well, every courser has special...
Sure.
It's embedded in a chip. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find it. You're going to have to hunt one.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary... Now, when you get to the ruins, follow this... Not gonna lie.
Hell aroma is that?
is served.
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
was having fun. What else we got? I'm just... Just getting warmed up over here.
Huh?
Dumb move.
Playing games with me, huh? Better have something good on you.
Got nothing.
Heads up, they went dark. Nice try.
Brotherhood.
This area is under our protection.
Hey there.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Hey.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink.
Inside, you got, a bunch of drugs in here.
Hey. Hearing shit.
What? So dead.
Someone there?
Shit! Lost him.
Grenade! Killed her! Lucky hit.
Hey, toss anything you can't hold.
Cover me!
Think something's broken.
Coursers on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
Who?
The Courser is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Yes.
You're listening to, Diamond City Radio. If you're listening at all. What the?
What's wrong? We're
out! Ella Fitzgerald. I got this.
You don't have to do this. Underestimate us again.
Hey.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
You're in for it now. Clean house.
Lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Here's the 5 stars with Atom Bomb Baby. A song I'm sure that, they meant well. Just maybe not the best comparison to, babies and destruction. Here's the 5 stars.
Hey.
What's that?
Kill them all! What else you got?
Did good.
What the? We're hot!
Dumb move.
You are really.
Or
Pissing
someone
me
should
off.
make use of it.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
I to you.
Underestimate us again.
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Yes. That's it.